it's Melissa with CBS News New York. The week-long Real Abilities Film Festival opened with a screening of the indie narrative Unidentified Objects, starring the talented Matthew August Jeffers. I had the opportunity to talk to him about his role and the impact diversity has in a film. Welcome. Welcome to New York. Welcome to CBS then. Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
What is your favorite thing to do when you visit New York?
Oh, well, I live here. I live in Brooklyn, so when I visit Manhattan, love biking in Prospect Park. I'll try and hit up the Guggenheim and the Whitney, some of my favorite art galleries in the area.
Yeah. So, what is your favorite movie of all time?
Her.
What actors influenced you when you were growing up?
Well, obviously Peter Dinklage. I was in college when Game of Thrones was kind of experiencing the meteoric rise, and he was experiencing this incredible fame and success, and I would get to watch that after coming home from acting class in college, and I would be like, oh, this is possible, you know, it's an extraordinary character in this extraordinary show.
So who is the person you text first with good news?
Oh, my dad.
Your dad.
I do most of the things to make my dad proud.
Why do you think it's so important for film to, represent people with disability?
Representation matters. It's I think roughly a quarter of the population identifies as having a disability, and only about 5% roughly of the characters on screen are portrayed as having a disability. And it's proven that audiences engage with shows for longer if they identify with a character that they see themselves in, right? And that means representation means commercial success. Disability in media representation this industry has the potential to change lives in profound ways, right? It wields a ton of power. And I know this because when I was at Towson University studying acting, I would go home from acting class and I would pop on the couch and I would turn on Game of Thrones. And like I said, I would get to know Peter Dinklage in this extraordinary role, in this incredible show. And suddenly I had the roadmap laid out before me that I would take what I've learned in acting class and I would go to New York and I would try to do it. I didn't know if it would happen, but in seeing him in that show, at that time, I knew that it could happen. And there's so much power in that. Seeing is believing.
Just tell us about your brooch and why you wore it today.
Yes, so this brooch is a very fancy cat. He's doing well. I haven't named him yet, but or her, or them, who knows? But it was my grandma's. Whenever I go somewhere or do something that is kind of in this industry, I try to bring along something, that some family member reminds me of, because they are the reason. Again, they are the reason that I do what I do, and it's a nice physical reminder that though they're not here, they're very much here, and it's why I am here.